And not all crises have the same scope, scale, and severity. In fact, this is the third in a series of videos that we've done where the first video we unpacked crisis of a colleague, second we unpacked crisis of a business, internal and external. And if you haven't seen those, I encourage you to go and find them. But the third, and where I want to spend a bit of time here ahead of the webinar, which we hope to see you at, is what we call the crisis of a customer. And here I'd say that there's actually like two levels to this. So one of them I'll leave for the webinar. So if you join the webinar, you'll be able to hear it. The other I just want to share here. So the one that we know the best about, which you'll have to join the webinar to hear and learn more of, is when a customer actually comes and says something to you. They tweet, they do a Facebook post, they do a TikTok nowadays, they might even do a Reddit post, or in some cases, even though you cannot necessarily find this as easily, they might even do a WhatsApp update to certain key people in response, right? So that's what we know when it's a spoken situation that can lead or build up into a crisis. The unspoken one is the one I'll spend a bit of time on that nobody talks about. And this is when people basically vote with their wallet, right? Or they vote deciding that they will not explain, they will not complain. They'll essentially just go to a different vendor or service provider. Now, what we found that we're going to unpack at the webinar is that there are some entities that have such strong either market power or if they're public sector organizations, they operate in almost a monopoly. And so, in cases like this, some of the aspects of crisis can actually be more acute. They can actually be stronger and more severe purely because people don't have the opportunity or feel as much agency, as much control over choice. And so, in that case, they will either vote with their wallet for some alternatives wherever possible, or they'll actively antagonize and really seek to express themselves privately or publicly. The point of all of this is that in this age, part of what we've seen since the June 2024 finance bill protests has been that institutions, brands, businesses, the government of the Republic of Kenya, and many other institutions of different kinds, whether public or private, they are experiencing a set of people, especially connected consumers, who the way that they respond, the way that they engage when service delivery doesn't meet their expectations is more acute, is harsher. And here's the thing. The public take the side of the individual first over the institution and then ask questions later, even when the individual was not correct or didn't present a full picture. And that presents a risk to organizations, publicly traded entities, and many others that need that public trust to operate. So we'll be covering this at our webinar this 24th of September. And so we'll be on from about 1 o'clock to 2:15 or so, just through lunch hour here in our Nairobi time zone. And so you can find links across Nendo social media platforms. So please feel free to click the link, and we really hope to see you there. Take care, and hope I'll be seeing you there. And please do come with your questions and thoughts, and we'll have some goodies and things to send to people. And all you just have to do is register, even if you're not able to attend, just by leaving your email address and details. We'll be sending those to you after the webinar is done. Thanks, and take care.